Hi, my name is Judith het Gilde, and I'm extremely happy and honored to receive the ÖFEB-Dissertationspreis for my dissertation. To receive this prize is a wonderful recognition of my work, and to me it represents a milestone and a personal achievement of a journey that started quite a while ago. The topic of my research was inspired by my own experiences as a primary school teacher and a teacher training in different countries. My research is about inclusive education and processes of professionalization of subject teachers who work in integration classes at academic secondary schools in Vienna, Austria. Well, what you need to know about integration classes is that there is a subject teacher present with regular students, but there is also an integration teacher present, and in secondary schools there are up to 5 special education needs students also. So I would like to share the most important findings of my research. First of all, the concept of integration and inclusive education is often confusing for teachers and they do not relate to it. Now also, the reconstruction of the teacher's professionalization describes how it is actually an individual process motivated by personal experiences and closely linked to the ideas they have about their role as a teacher. And in return, this actually affects their pedagogical and didactic perspective. So for instance, Mia, who is one of the cases, I have 3 cases, Mia, Eva and Tom. Mia had a daughter who had learning difficulties when she was young, and she helped her daughter to become successful. Her daughter is actually now a doctor. So Mia believes that every child can learn with the right support and that you need to help every child. So in a classroom, she's always looking for ways to help every child, and she believes in every child, that they can transform themselves and always learn. Whereas Eva is a teacher whose priority are the regular children, as she says many times in her interview. And therefore, there is no professional development in relation to working in the integration class for her, because she has no personal interest in integration. Now, I also found 3 main developmental tasks in relation to working in the integration class for teachers. And the first one is coping with diversity on a pedagogical and didactic level, which basically means developing a pedagogical and didactic perspective and competence to support the participation of all students. The second one is cooperation with others. Here you can imagine cooperation between the subject teacher and the integration teacher, but also cooperation with other organizations who are there to support the students. And as a third one, I have acknowledging and promoting inclusive education in schools. So basically it means the development of on the broader role and responsibility that teachers can play for their students in the school and in society. So in order to participate in the process of making the Austrian school system more inclusive, I think that societal and institutional changes are needed. And one that a change that is really important in my eyes is transformative and reflexive schools with transformative and reflective teachers who are willing to engage with the building of their students, but also with their own professional development. I think that it would be very interesting to do more research on the processes of inclusive school development that are particular to Austria. And I would also really recommend that there is a discussion, a public discussion, a discussion together about what inclusive education means at the country level, but also at school level and at teacher level. And I think that inclusive education is a process where everybody should be included, also teachers. And that's why I hope there will be more research with and on teachers in relation to inclusive education. So I hope that the publication of my dissertation will help bring educational research and practice together in order to make new steps towards inclusive education. Thank you.